All right, y'all, ready to keep this show going? Hell yeah! I want y'all to please make some noise for David Smiley.
Thank you, Chris. Appreciate it. Everybody here having fun tonight? Yeah, having a good time? Yeah, I'm enjoying it. Somebody was talking about I-95. I came down 95 to get here, and it routed me a different way. I wasn't upset about it or anything, but kind of through the country. I like that. There went past an equestrian center out here on Furnace Road. That's pretty cool. But then I noticed there's like an industrial complex next door that looks like what in my mind a glue factory would look like, and I don't think that belongs next to an equestrian center. And then there's a suspicious hill not far away, which I think maybe used to be a landfill, so there's that kind of area down there. That's all right. So people talking about age a little bit. Yes, I've had a couple of colonoscopies. I'm due for another one next year. What fun is that? I'm 67, and I got divorced 3 years ago. Thank you. Yeah, nobody says anything about happily. They say you're happily married. Nobody says happily divorced, but I can testify that it's possible. When I got divorced, I've been married for 42 years. Not to the same woman or in a row, but for 42 years altogether. So I guess I'm good at getting married, but not so good at staying married. I have to do some analysis on that someday. I am dating a woman I met just almost a year ago. And I told her about my history, so she knows. She's very aware. And I'm trying to remember now the sequence of events. If I told her that first, or if she told me first that she did not want to get married or live together, which indicates intelligence, I think, in this particular case. So that's a good thing. Also at this age, a lot of people have to deal with different issues. We talked about the colonoscopies. There's the endoscopy, you go the other way. And then there's, sexual functional matters. I was listening to the radio the other day. Anybody listen to actual AM, FM radio stations anymore? Yeah, okay. So I was listening to the news and I heard this ad for an ED treatment center. And then like a week later, I'm in the car with my girlfriend. She's driving, it's her car, and the same ad comes on and she makes a comment before I even say anything. The commercial for this ED center says, "We guarantee that you will see results in our office." I'm like, oh my. No, I can't imagine how that would work. But anyway, she commented about it before I did, which I thought was pretty cool. So we're pretty much in sync. I like that. I've been dating, almost a year, and that's great. So I'll say hello to her on my recording, so we can play that back later on. Let's see, what else? What else has been on my mind? Oh, so one of the things that's great about her is she's very health conscious. She works out a lot. She eats healthy. I don't always eat healthy, but I'm doing better now, especially with her. And she continues to remind me to hydrate. So I drink a lot of water, though sometimes I kind of fail on that. And I tend more towards the carbohydrates than the H2O. But that's all right. And then I'll tell you a quick story about something that happened to me years ago. So I've been in the software business for a long, long time. As a developer and as a sales assistant, all kinds of jobs. I'm a project manager for a software company right now. But years ago, I was traveling with a couple other guys that are buddies of mine. We worked for the same company, and I don't remember where we were, but we were at some event, staying in a hotel at the concierge level. And the concierge, so I was probably 42 at the time, and the concierge lady was, I'm guessing, in her early 50s, and she was very nice and polite and pleasant, and helped us out with dinner reservations and things like that. We got to talking to her, and we asked her, her name was Dixie. Dixie, why are you, told us about your boyfriend, why are you not engaged or married? And she said, well, he did propose to me and I turned him down. Well, why would you do a thing like that? Because he's like a doctor, he sounds very successful. And she said, well, the ring he gave me was not big enough. I said, okay. Well, what qualifies as big enough? She said, it's got to be at least 3 carats. All right, well, hey, the woman knows what she wants. So she recommended a place for dinner, and the three guys, my buddies and I, we went to dinner there, and she was going to have dinner with her boyfriend also, and we saw them across the room. And so I had an idea. So I got the waiter and I said, this is what I want you to do, see if you can make this happen. I want a split of champagne, 2 glasses, and then a plate with 3 carrots on it. Delivered to those folks over there. So he came by our table on the way to their table with the 3 biggest Bugs Bunny looking carrots with the greens hanging off of them and everything else. And she busted out laughing for the whole room to hear, but nobody knew why except us. And they came by to say goodnight, and he was not happy. But that was a lot of fun. Thank you. Y'all have a great time. Appreciate it. Your host, Chris.